welcome back to the second annual Foxwood Open tournament. We have the back nine here for you, brought to you by these fantastic sponsors. I am one of your hosts, Julian Murphy.
And I'm Nathan Ransom.
And we are bringing you some pretty great coverage here. Brought to you by Grand River Disc Golf and Nathan himself, Big Disc Energy. Thank you very much for putting this together.
And if you didn't catch the front nine, go watch that right now because...
Spoiler
quickly.
alert. Oh, I don't look.
Thomas and Eric are 8 down through the front nine.
Unreal. And I love Eric's look here as he just kind of looks blindly into the distance. Not really realizing. He does that actually a few times, doesn't he?
Yep, that's his
signature.
Usual,
that's the signature.
That's his intro, yeah. Marty 4 down on the front. Zach 3 down.
Local legend Zach Jolliffe.
They'll want to pick up a few on the back here.
Yeah, and we are opening up with hole 10. What do we have?
Par 4, 525 feet. Wide open golf fairway, and you want to get this kind of as far as you can and a little bit to the right because we have a bit of an opening here on the right side, low hanging trees. Just get it as far down as you can, and Thomas wastes no time.
Steps right up, throws it not as far as he can.
He's not happy because he's too far left.
Yeah, and
I mean, he has a short, he has 200 feet, 150 feet to the basket.
And it's fairly open from there, but...
Yeah. Like I said, for these guys, you want to get it, 450 feet down there, kind of hug the tree line like Eric's doing here, and you'll have a pretty easy...
That's perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Great shot. I would love to see an Eagle McMahon forehand on this hole. Like, do you think he could get close?
Probably.
Huh.
Yeah, he is pretty close to a 500-foot forehand.
Jeez.
And another roller.
So he didn't get his AVR out. He's got his roller out.
And this should curl up nicely.
That's money.
That's the
Come on.
You see the basket right there.
Are you kidding me? Does he have he has an eagle look?
He's
edge of circle 2 maybe?
He's inside circle 2.
Holy cow.
I think he's about 60 feet. And Zach, just nice turn.
Yeah, pumping one down the fairway.
Yeah. Like I said, for these guys, you want to throw one, you want to get kind of as far as you can, up to about 450, 500 feet, but be a little more to the right if possible.
I gotta ask Zach which disc that was. Oh, that's a swirly
destroyer. Did you get that from you?
No. Maybe, actually. But I just like the way it looked when it was rolling on the ground there. Actually, it might have been in that picture I was just showing you a second ago.
Yeah. And... Skip. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he'll be very happy with that.
Nice rollout. The local route.
Local love. Look at that. Sits down neatly just next to the basket.
That'll be a tap-in birdie. Thomas looking to follow suit.
And actually, this is a pretty wide open approach if you can get that distance and angle.
Yeah, if you're a little further back, it's definitely more challenging because you can see there's a little bit more low-hanging branches. If you throw it a bit shorter. Eric
with a nice easy chip.
Eric with the justice.
Saw what Zach did and said, you know what? I think I can do that too.
Bit better.
And
this is for eagle. This is about 60 feet.
That roller was perfect.
Yeah. I've never seen anyone get
an eagle attempt.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone get that close.
My goodness.
And the roller plays if the wind's down.
Yeah.
And it was absolutely perfect conditions.
Nice cut fairways, ball golf fairways, if you know what sport that is. Oh no, Marty. That's tough to be going from
an eagle to a par.
That's a tough one to wear.
What it's not a birdogey, it's an
eaglear? A pargle?
A pargle. I like that. And it should be fairly routine birdies for the rest of them.
Easy peasy. Couple of drop-ins here now after that Thomas putt.
And I think we have kind of a bit of a thing with Marty's putt here. It hasn't been looking good. Through the front he had 3 or 4 missed putts that were low that you'd normally see out of him. Yeah,
he's not himself. I've watched a few rounds of Marty's, several actually, and he's usually quite a solid putter. And here we go, into hole 11, par 3, 320 feet. What's the play here, Nathan?
Through the opening gap, you can throw the forehand, crash in, a little bit of turn on that, hyzer to the basket, or you can go straight at it with the backhand. And you'll see Thomas here likely go straight at it. Nice low through the gap.
Yeah, that's going to settle up nicely, I think. Oh, a little bit right. Okay.
A little deep.
Yeah. As Thomas has been throwing all day today, it looks like. Just a little bit too much juice on it.
A little bit too much distance. Eric with the forehand. Yeah, get that out nice and wide. A little skip.
Ooh. That got a little bit more forward momentum. That could have tickled chains.
I think he was saying get in.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and a bit of a long skip.
Well, and these guys are they're not quite used to the 300-foot par threes, so I'm sure they're going to be overthrowing a couple of these.
And I mean the 200 and some foot, as that's...
Ooh, early tree by Zach. Yeah.
And I don't think this play will surprise anyone.
Is that a Xavier? Oh, it's probably not.
That's the
rock?
I think that's the rock.
The disc.
And he's just a little bit wide to the right. He'll still have a putt. A little bit long.
Still a great shot, though. And this will be Zach's second.
Yeah, Zach has a lot left. I think that's what he wanted on his first one.
Yeah, just high, crash in.
Good tree.
Get close. Yeah, tree stops it. He's 7 feet back for his par putt. Maybe 8.5.
That's a good scramble.
Mm-hmm. Big time. And Marty has a tree a little bit in the way for his Annie putt. But if you go straight at it... Oh, no!
What are you doing?
Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm not, I don't talk ahead of time anymore. I'm sorry, guys. No predictions for me. Eric Oakley has a putt. I don't know what the result is. Nice birdie.
10 down through 11.
Jeez.
Thomas with a very similar putt.
See if he can match Oakley here. Eric Oakley, not the sunglass. I guess there's not just one sunglass. Felt weird saying it. Eric Oakley with the sunglass. Oh, I got nothing. I'm sorry, guys. Thomas Gilbert. I still have time to talk. He hasn't played yet. No. Oh, no! I almost nice putted him, too. Sorry, Thomas. I'm losing it here. Okay.
Marty looking to clean up for his par.
Gets it right in. Nice par, Marty.
Good save from the tree hit.
Yeah, and Thomas is definitely upset he missed that putt. He was keeping pace with Oakley there.
Falls back to 2 shy of perfect.
Yeah. What a bad round.
we're on the back 9 and we're saying he's 2 shy of perfect.
Jeez. 9 down through 11 is still not a bad score, Thomas. Don't be upset. Zach here, cleaning up his par.
That's a great scramble.
Yeah. Yeah, great spot there.
Yeah. Unfortunate tree kick, but and speaking of short par 3s, 210 feet, just a little chip over the green. I feel like we're gonna see 3 forehands and a backhand.
That's a great guess.
All the long stuff behind and to the right, as well as the pond, is OB, and the green on the left is OB as well.
That actually looks like a bit of a treacherous landing zone.
Yeah, and it's a raised basket too.
Okay.
So you don't want to ace run this.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. You end up right in the water.
Yeah, and I think last year during the practice rounds, Kyle Van Deemter aced this.
Attaboy.
In his practice round.
Well, still.
And
oh my God. Eric Oakley draws medal. Even if it's the pole at the bottom, it doesn't matter. He is going to hit his head as he puts that one in. Thomas playing a little bit higher.
That's safe. That's good. He'll have a 20-footer.
Yeah, great spot.
Tree a little bit in the way, but he's got long legs.
And long arms.
And long arms. Zach looking to throw the forehand in here as well.
Yeah, just wants to match what these other guys have done.
My guess is a gator.
That's a great guess.
Yeah. He likes his gators. He likes his Firebirds.
Settle down. Nice spot.
That's nice.
Yeah, great spot. And he's putting away from the water, which completely takes it out of play. Gets it out of your head.
12-foot putt.
Not bad.
And, backhand straight at it.
Let me guess, AVR.
AVR.
And well done.
I think he might have the longest putt.
Oh, no. Thomas.
Thomas says it's about 2.5 Thomas's long, this putt.
And you can tell he's got about 14 feet between his legs there as he straddles out. No tree can match his his leg length.
No, I think there might be one in Christie Lake.
Okay, yeah, that's
that
good.
very wide one.
Yep, good call.
I got behind that once, and I had to try to turbo through the limbs, and that didn't work out well.
No, I'm sure there's a few sequoias in who knows, like Northern California or something that
he's had to play.
Yeah. Nice birdie.
And another star card.
Shake the chains, fellas. Nice job. Eric Oakley playing safe, didn't want to hit his head.
And here we have the first par 5, and the only par 5 on the red course.
Okay, yep.
Hole 13, 790 feet. You're going to be seeing these guys try to bomb one as far as they can to have a second look. OB cart path left, OB Schnarb right, OB pond.
Okay.
So an OB green left of the basket. This is a big slope too.
Yeah, a bit of a tricky fairway, and it's a very generous par 5, I would say, for the pros.
Yeah, for the touring pros, they can pretty well all get there in 2. It's under 800 feet. They try to bite off, 450 and have 350 or so left to the basket, as this is...
Oh, wow. That's perfect. He's hugging that right side.
You see that white marker he absolutely aired past?
Yep.
That's kind of where you want to be if you're normal, like a normal player.
And he's, like 120 feet past that?
Yeah, and Thomas is looking to be...
Oh, man.
Head height the whole way.
Like, Thomas is looking to decapitate somebody. What on earth? Are you kidding me?
I think that's 70, 80 feet past Eric's.
That's got to be like close to 600 feet. 550, 580.
It's probably about 550. And Zach with a good throw here. And like I said, up by that.
And like that white putt, that's a great shot.
That's a fantastic shot. That's, up towards 400 feet. Mm-hmm. I think that was a fairly safe play.
It's a prime landing zone.
That's him playing for the birdie.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You have Eric and Thomas here trying to get to the basket in 2, and looks like Marty's doing the same thing, getting as far as he can.
And just actually, he looks like he's
Eric.
Similar Eric distance.
That's past Eric. So you can see his disc right there.
Perfect, great throws all around here. I mean, Zach's in the perfect landing zone. Mm-hmm. And the other guys have blown past that. The distance on some of these guys are just crazy.
And Marty's got, like I said, he's got sneaky distance. Mm-hmm. He just outdrove Eric Oakley.
Wow. And Zach playing a really, really good safe layup to the edge of OB. You don't want to overthrow that at all, because that pond does come into play if you air that layup at all. And
that's such an uphill green. You have, the slope back to the water. You have the ball golf green on the left. You have the OB on the right.
And Eric's got to be what, like 380 feet probably?
325.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
So that just tells you how long his drive was. Lucid X Felon. This looks great.
Oh my God. He is parked for an eagle.
15-footer for an eagle.
Come on.
That's to bring him back to perfect.
So I've played this hole once or twice, and I have parred this hole one time, and now I'm a bad disc golfer, so... like watching somebody eagle, it just makes me sick in a good way.
And even some of the local guys who throw long ways, you won't see them get there in 2.
And Marty, is he in?
Yeah, he's in.
Come on, great throw.
Hugs the right side.
Nice throw, Marty. So he has an eagle look as well.
Yeah, and Thomas probably about 250 out.
And Thomas with a routine chip shot.
Little wide.
That could skip into the cameraman's legs.
Yeah. Yeah, so he has a bit of a tough downhill putt.
So we have 3 eagle looks.
And Zach's,
a safe play, which is a great play on this one.
Yeah, this is a smart play. Like, for these guys, this hole's not... Getting a birdie here, you're still going to be gaining strokes.
And great shot there, Zach. He puts it about 8 feet away. Thomas with the first eagle putt. Oh, no. Oh, come on. I just clapped just like you, Thomas. That wasn't a prediction, though. That's a tough one. And we might see our second Pargle of the round. I am a monster.
Eagle Ogie?
I'm a monster. A bogle. Shoot.
That's
hurts.
so unfortunate to go from inside the circle for an eagle.
Come on.
Skip OB.
And the elevation change around this basket does make it a little tough. The camera doesn't show it too well, but that's a steep drop off to that pond.
Oh, it is. I had, playing this course in the winter, I had one slide all the way from the basket, all the way down to the water's edge.
And Oakley,
we see 2 eagles.
Eric Oakley is now 13 down through 13. That is a great score, and there are no predictions. I'm not saying anything about anything. All I'm saying is that he is at minus 13. Well done. Great birdie by Zach Jolliffe there.
And back to hole 14, par 4, 345 feet. Fairly open. We have the OB long grass on the right, a bunch of guardian trees here. So look for stuff to hyzer around those trees, come in low, forehand and backhand. And it plays a little bit downhill too.
Yeah, this is a routine shot for a lot of these guys.
Yeah.
The forehand is definitely a safer play.
Yeah. So you'll likely see them, ease up a bit on a distance driver. As
Just
Eric,
looking. Yep.
Puts it
Easy.
15 feet.
Easy. Real people play this course too, Eric. You don't have to make us feel bad.
And this one needs a shout out too.
What's this one?
To Jonah McPhee, who aced this.
Come on.
2 cards ahead.
Attaboy, Jonah.
Yeah.
Relatively new player. What's he been playing? 2 years now?
A year and a half.
Year and a half, and he can absolutely crush it.
I think this was his second MPO event.
What? Gets an ace in his second MPO event. That's amazing.
And spoiler alert, we might see him on the next round.
Come on. That ace probably helped it along a little bit, eh?
Oh, yeah.
All right, Zach also going with the forehand.
And Zach's got a pretty big forehand. And gets
unlucky.
tree-nied.
Yeah, unlucky on that tree.
He's just a little inside, I think.
Yeah.
He wants to push that a little bit wider. Distance was all there.
Still has an okay look at it. Not great, but...
And I'm kind of surprised that Thomas is throwing the backhand because the forehand plays here all day.
He seems to be favoring his backhand more often, though. I've noticed this round.
And, I mean, why not?
If it's working for you.
Yeah.
He could also just throw it to the top of those trees and play play Plinko. We're getting there, folks. Zach Jolliffe lining up his putt from circle 2.
Healthy bid.
Yeah.
Nice floaty bid.
Yeah, didn't leave it short at all.
No. And the green does slope a little bit, not too much to be, any concern. The water doesn't really come into play unless you're, 70 feet deep at the basket.
Is that one of the assistant tournament directors in the background there?
I believe so.
That was
They
assistant TD Adam Hussey, one of the assistants.
They joined us on hole 13.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Look at him just being friendly, making small talk in the background as Thomas lines up his putt.
Yeah, I think he finished his round. Actually, no, he didn't play that day.
Okay.
Did he play MP40? He might have.
I can't remember. I'll ask him. Ask him next round.
Good bounce back.
Good bounce back by Thomas. Gets the bird after that nasty bogle.
Yeah, that's important.
Daniel Cook looking fly with his headband in the background on the camera. Sorry, I gotta stop paying attention to the background. Eric Oakley lining up his putt for bird.
No
Nails
doubter.
it.
No doubter.
Like when you know, you know. He's just feeling it right now.
And that's 14 through 14. You didn't want it last round. You didn't want to say it.
That's a great score. Well done, Marty. Great putt.
And Zach here, eventually to clean it up. And you know what? 6 down through 14 holes.
Not bad at all.
It's still good.
Yeah, very respectable score. There were some pretty nasty scores put up.
Still a few holes to play here.
Yeah, in that first round. So hole 15, short par 3, 270 feet. What's the landing zone, Nathan?
Well, you want to get over this bunker, whether you go, around it, straight over it, left side, right side, and you have OB deep as well, pretty close behind the basket. So you'll see forehands go out wide. You'll see backhands go straight at it. The backhand hyzer is tough because you have those trees directly to the right of the basket in the way. So Eric looks like he's lining up the forehand.
He's leaning on it pretty heavily this round, and it looks like
working.
it might be working. Yeah. Nice high forehand.
That's
Oh
OB.
no!
Just long.
Oh, that streak that no one mentioned before. It looks like it might be coming to an end here, folks. I don't think there's any other eagle opportunities. I guess. Is there any other par 4s? Hole 16?
Yeah, that's a long one though. And this hole's really deceptive and Thomas doesn't like that, because it's so close behind the basket with that OB, and you have that ridge just behind the bunker that it looks like you have a lot more room than you do.
Yeah, for sure. And Thomas, he's not feeling his forehand this round.
No, but he's still 35 feet.
Yeah, and still minus 10. So,
Yep.
And Marty going with his backhand.
Straight at it. Oh, that's so touchy.
It doesn't get any better. It really doesn't.
I think you have about 20 feet from the bunker to the green, or to the basket. 25 feet maybe.
So that's why he's 1028 rated.
Yeah.
He's put it over that the mound of grass just in front of the basket and just softly dragged the grass as it stopped next to the basket.
And Zach's a little wide here. Crashes a tree. He's still gonna have a look.
Yeah, still safe too.
40-footer.
Down. That was a safe bid. A little bit higher because the OB is right behind the basket.
Yeah, he's not really happy with that tee shot.
Mm-hmm. Thomas leaves it a little bit low. He's not happy with that. You can tell by the reaction. Eric Oakley, wondering what the heck happened to his round.
About 17 feet here.
No! Oh my goodness, I shouldn't have said anything. That's even worse. Alright. Eric Oakley cleaning up his bogey. That, you know what though? Even 13 down through 15 is a ridiculous score.
To be perfect through 14 is
That's ludicrous.
just absolutely nuts.
It's ludicrous.
And Marty here just dropping in his birdie.
I'm glad he doesn't
He's
putt with
picking
that.
it back up, eh?
Yeah, he is. I'm glad he doesn't putt with that yellow AVR. That thing is money in the air for him.
Well, he was 4 down on the front 9. He's 4 down so far on the back.
Mm-hmm.
With 3 holes to go. Hole 16. This is another change this year. 222 feet uphill, and you want to just pipe something through this opening. Dead straight shot, a little bit of a mound in front of the basket, but realistically you just want to hit the gap and slide it up there. And speaking of hitting gaps,
This is the guy to do it.
this is the guy to do it.
And interesting note, this is the first one in a while that Eric Oakley has not
Had the box.
had the box for.
Yep. Because that's 20 feet.
Yep. All right. Thomas Gilbert lining up his routine shot for him. As long as he doesn't pipe it.
Now this was kind of a polarizing hole with the local guys, because they thought that this was just so easy. Everyone was just going to slide one up there for the birdie. As Thomas not used to throwing only 220 feet.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, and he's deep in that nasty stuff there.
That's 35 feet deep of the basket.
Oof.
Yeah, a lot of people like it. A lot of people thought it was going to be too easy.
Yep, that's fair.
But you're seeing here, if you're a little bit off, Zach puts one a little bit short.
And that's not a bad play, though. He's
No.
got a pretty open look compared to
He
Thomas's.
made it through the opening. He's got 35 feet. More of a look than Thomas does.
Right,
And this looks a little wide.
a little higher as well, but if it can crash through, ooh, that's gonna be
No, he's gonna have a tough reach out.
yeah. Yeah, that's a tough landing spot there.
Yeah.
But let's see if he can capitalize.
I don't really want to ever have to putt from a knee. Oh,
Ooh,
that was a good run.
Let's throw it away right now.
yeah, definitely a healthy bid. Just hits the band. Ooh,
A little short
and this hole is playing more treacherous than I had
than
thought.
expected.
Yeah.
For a 220-foot hole.
Thomas has to lay up for it.
Yeah, he had absolutely nothing.
Wow.
He had so many branches in the way and that tree that's right behind Marty.
Yeah. And Thomas is not a guy to lay up.
And that's
Unfortunate.
That's very unfortunate. Now this hole did play not the easiest, far from the easiest. It was 0.28 under. So that's not, it's not a gimme hole.
Yeah.
It's one that you want to get, one that you should get, and one that a little over a quarter of the field got.
And we didn't see a single birdie on our lead
Nope.
on our feature card
No,
here.
that's a bit of a surprise. Hole 17, par 4, 705 feet. Yet another new hole for this layout. So we're going from the old hole 16 tee to the 17 basket. A little bit of safari here.
Oh, very cool.
So you want to pump one as far as you can up that fairway, and then have a bit of an upshot, hyzer backhand upshot. OB on the left side. There's kind of a drainage area there.
Yep.
That's painted off, and Farmers Fields on the right.
Otherwise, fairly wide open for these guys.
Fairly
I would think.
wide open, yeah, and it's downhill, so you'll see some people try to get, 500 feet. Have a nice.
I want to see this guy right here get aggressive. That's the one I want to see. Just like
see
that.
with a good huck face. And
Oh,
he
no.
overturned it, overcooked it.
Shoot. So he ends up just on the right side. He must be safe, I would think,
Oh,
still.
yeah.
With that angle.
Oh, you can kind of see it there. He kicked out.
There he is.
He'll still have 350 feet.
Yep.
Hyzer to the basket.
Mr. Jolliffe throwing his champion Eye Destroyer again. That looks so
And-
pretty in the air.
And another local, Greg Archie, says roller plays here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now he throws with his wrong hand, so
He does throw with his wrong hand.
so who knows what that means in real people throws.
And- I'm surprised that didn't get as much turn as probably not as much turn as he wanted.
You know what? But he's still way down there.
Yep.
These guys are playing this for birdie. They're not trying to. Aside from maybe Thomas's massive throw there, they're not trying to eagle this one.
I feel like even with that tree hit, he got Marty's throwing first.
Yeah.
Right. So he got farther than Marty did.
Well, I mean, there was a
Kicking off
streak
the
of
tree.
fire coming off the disc when he let go of it.
Just the sound of the disc
Oh.
coming off his hand. Yeah. As Marty probably left that one a little wider than he wanted to. He's gonna have a 45-footer.
Yeah, for sure.
Zach nice and high and wide.
And is that his Firebird?
I think so. Yeah. Little deep.
Yeah, a little bit further than you'd like.
And Eric with a Justice. That's gonna hook up. Oh yeah.
Yeah, those things are so beefy. They don't want to fly.
It looked like he put it out so wide. And Thomas is the last person to throw. He hit a tree mid-flight.
And it was
It was
going
going
fast.
Yeah.
It was going fast when he hit that tree.
Right under the basket.
Easy peasy.
So if he doesn't hit that tree, he's
Long?
pin high on a 705-foot hole.
Oh, man.
I mean, I don't think it mattered. He's under the basket in two.
But if you could just take the entire hole out of play with your drive,
Yeah.
why not? Oh, that was a nice bid there.
It was definitely a good bid. We've seen what's that count at? Probably 5 or 6 into the cage for him.
Yeah. I would think probably 6 on the round at least.
And I mean, Marty throwing the disc really well.
Ooh.
That's a long putt too.
Yeah, Zach gets chains, and it's a bit uphill from there as well.
That's one you'd like to see go in.
Yeah.
You don't want to be making those all the time. You're not going to be making those all the time, but you want to see a couple of those drop.
Yeah, for sure. And Oakley gets back on the birdie train,
What's that?
which he basically rode to the end this
Say
time.
very, very briefly left.
Yeah, very, very briefly.
Yeah, one par,
Oh,
one bogey,
and-
one eagle, and a lot of birdies.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll wrap it up with the last new hole for this year. Hole 18, 375 feet.
Par 3.
Yeah, par 3, OB green, OB long, OB left, OB right.
Almost, it plays like a bit of an island, eh?
It's a bit of an island. You want to get it over the green, but there's a lot of safe space once you're over the green. And we're probably looking at about 280 to get to there. But
Okay.
as that is mashed.
That's a great forehand from Thomas,
Yeah.
who has not been leaning on them this round, but that played very well.
It looked low, but he just has so much power on it. And
This
Eric...
guy, he has huge distance on his forehands, too.
Oh, yeah. Likely a raider here. A little bit of flip up. It's looking nice if it has the distance.
And the disc
didn't
is
see
hiding
it.
behind the tree there.
Hope he has about a 30-footer.
Yeah, probably
Yeah,
about
probably
that.
about that.
All right, Marty. Oh, he's going with the backhand.
Yeah. Surprise. Yeah,
Oh,
nice.
beautiful turnover backhand, too.
Turnover backhand.
It's going to scoot
Fading,
that right
fading
up.
a little early.
What is he
So
at?
that's...
15 feet?
Oh, yeah, that's nice. 22?
Yeah. Well within his range. And Mr. Jolliffe's final tee shot of this round.
Yeah, I saw him practicing this. The turnover flex. A little bit shorter than he wanted. I think he got a little too much air under it.
Still fine. He's safe. No OB there. Has a bit of a long putt with the OB behind the basket now. Settle.
Yeah, a little bit of a branch there. He's left himself quite a few long putts.
Mm-hmm.
Big putt to close out the round.
Great birdie.
And that puts him at 12 down.
Yeah, for now, 2 within Oakley. Let's see if he makes his putt. Eric Oakley grabs the right side chains.
15.
Chains. 15 down
15
through
down.
18. 1 bogey. Couple of pars?
One par.
1 par. Eagles. Doesn't matter. The guy's a machine. Just comes up here from Pensacola, Florida, and just destroys
pars?
our course.
2 pars.
2 pars.
2 pars. Well, I figured the Reds would play into his game pretty well. And
Apparently so.
Marty sneaks one over.
And you know
The
what?
basket.
He started with a bit of a slow front 9, but came
9
together.
down.
Yeah, 9 down's a great score.
9 down is a pretty big score. And
Zach's-
Zach, he's got a lot left here.
Yeah, he does.
20 feet. Good putt.
Drains it. And you know what? He may not be happy with his score through this round. He's shot some ridiculous scores on this one, but 6 down on camera, playing with the pros like that, there's a lot of pressure there. So very well done. And that brings us to our current leaderboard. Eric Oakley shooting that 15 down. That was the hot round. Casey Hannemeyer out of BC, 13 down.
Local.
Local.
Jonah McPhee.
Jonah McPhee, 13 down as well. Unreal score there. 1 ahead of Thomas Gilbert. They will be our lead card for round 2. And really, I mean, look at how close the rest of the field is. Zanini, Duong, Vanderveen, all within a couple of strokes. Marty Hendel, Justin, Murphy, you may know him. He has the same last name as me, which is kind of neat. Chris Oslins, 8 down. Like, these are all very, very talented players. And a couple of new faces on the scene, which is great to see.
Yeah, and Jonah shot 9 down on the back 9. he was on our leaderboard at 4 down after the front and just absolutely lit it up on the back. 1 par on the back, eagle.
Not even Eric
Eagle
Oakley
was an
got 9
ace.
down. Not even Eric Oakley got 9 down. on the back 9. So that's huge, Jonah. Great round. And big shout out. Thank you very much to everybody for putting this together. Thank you to all of the sponsors of the tournament. Huge shout out to Innova for being one of the big sponsors, Explore Waterloo Region, and Big Disc Energy. Nathan Ransom, thank you so much for being here with me on the commentary. Great editing, man.
Oh, it's been fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Very, very cool. And you're going to catch us on round 2 when we are ready for you guys. Shouldn't be too long. Thanks a lot, folks. Have a great one.